the faith line. It's the title of the introduction of my book, Acts of Faith. And I get this term from, it's a play on W.E.B. Du Bois's great insight from the early part of the 20th century. W.E.B. Du Bois is a great African-American scholar. And he said that the problem of the 20th century would be the problem of the color line. Okay? And for a good long time, people viewed the color line as a black versus white divider, a yellow versus red divider. It wasn't until a half century later that Martin Luther King Jr. came along and said, the color line doesn't divide black folks and white folks. The color line divides those who would live together as brothers and those who would perish together as fools. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I will march for civil rights with a black person who believes in living together as brothers. I will march for civil rights with a white person who believes in living together as brothers. And I will oppose a white person who wants white nationalism, and I will oppose a black person who wants black nationalism. Right? Right now, there are too many people who believe that the definition of the faith line is Christian versus Muslim, or Jew versus Muslim, or Sunni versus Shia, or believer versus secularist. Okay? The first thing an interfaith leader has is a different vision. A vision that says the 21st century is going to be decided by pluralism versus extremism. Those of us who believe in a society where people from different backgrounds live in equal dignity and mutual loyalty versus those who want only their way to dominate and everyone else to suffocate. Now this is very easy to say. It's 2 sentences, you can memorize it like that. Here's my challenge. Read the newspaper through that lens. Watch the evening news through that lens. Okay? So when the newspaper reports that Christians and Hindus are fighting in Orissa, somebody with our vision knows that that's an inaccurate statement. The people who are fighting in Orissa are pluralists and extremists. Not every Christian is fighting every Hindu in Orissa. Let's not give conductivity to the clash of civilizations. Let's get right that there are a large group of people in Orissa, just like there's a large group of people all in places all over the world who want to live in equal dignity and mutual loyalty, and there are small groups of people who want only their way to dominate and everyone else to suffocate.